before it was you had to push a little button in on the side. Now you just pull this and they just clip right up. Hey guys, Brad here with Skyline Construction, and today we're going to be looking at a chop saw stand. This is the Dewalt DWX725. It's just a little guy for stands, but I really quite like it. I have the 6-foot version. This is the 3-foot version, and it's actually quite a great stand. I'm typically using rollers or some sort of outfeed as well. And this just takes up such little space that I'm just really enjoying it. So some of the features on this are kind of cool. If you flip it upside down here, it has these latches on the ends right here. And if you buy a second one of these stands, you can put them together and they'll latch together. So it's just one unit, so you can actually get 6 feet of stand and they just click together. So that's kind of a cool idea. I kind of like that. The other improvement on this over the 6-foot are these handles right here. So before it was you had to push a little button in on the side. Now you just pull this and they just clip right up, just like that. So I love that feature, because my saw stand, when I'd have to push these nubs in, sometimes it was so hard, after years and years of use, it was so hard that it was quite painful, and I have to use a screwdriver or my end of my knife to push that in. But having this extra little handle here is a really nice feature to have. There's not much to these, it's just basically a stand. It's got a carrying handle. They're pretty light, and you can fix a table to it or whatever you want. And that's typically what I do. So we'll just put this on the ground here. Just adjust that. So these are the mounts that you get. And you can just screw them to a sheet of wood, and then you can put anything on it, and then you could mount your saw to the sheet of wood. So a lot of the time that's what we're doing. Just because we're constantly switching out saws, you could mount a table saw to this, you could mount like a router table, you could mount that little chop saw back here behind me. We use that all the time. So, and I'll give you an example quickly with that. The way this clips in, you just clip the back in like that, and you come down and you push it on, and that's it. That's how we do it. Now, this would be the front and this would be the back. So we've got it flipped around, but this is just for demonstration purposes only, so don't be too critical of me. But that's basically it. And then you can grab your saw, throw it on there, and then I'll usually just tag it with a couple screws, and you're ready to start cutting. So it's very, very easy to set up, and especially when you're totally cordless, it's really easy. So when you want to take the table off, we just pull these levers up. So you grab it, pull the lever, and flip it up. So what I love about this is I can cut any size wood tabletop that I want that will fit and mount to this. Obviously you don't want it huge, so it becomes front heavy, but you want to be able to make sure you've got a safe working station. But I just love the fact that I can either mount these to wood, or I can mount them right to my saw. And I sometimes have these mounted to my saw, like my Bosch 12-inch slider, which we did a review on, that has them mounted all the time. So I don't know, I just love these. I've had lots of different stands over the years. Just a really good stand to have. And then this, you just easily put away somewhere. And then when you're done very easy to fold up. And this will fit in your truck no problem, or in a trailer. Super light. Now there's a couple other features on this that I've never used, but on the end here there's a little channel, and you can buy these clamps from Dewalt that will slide in here and then they'll clamp down. So if you're using this more as, say, a sawhorse, and you had two and then you wanted to run a piece of wood across, you can put your clamp in and clamp that piece of wood down to this sawhorse. So I've never needed to do that, and I don't even own these clamps. So that's it's a cool little feature that Dewalt has. And I think if you really wanted to, you could probably, if you want to take a look in here, you can see this channel. And so I was thinking about that. You might be able to buy some metal, slide it in there, and maybe make an extension. And I don't know if DeWalt sells extensions for this or not, but it's kind of a thought. You know, you could have an extension that slid in and then had your typical sort of stop on it, or guide or roller. So then you could extend this out. So that'd be kind of a sweet option if that's possible. But I think because you would need something that measures probably around 3/8 of an inch, it would probably have too much flex in it, so you'd have to have a leg coming off it as well. So I don't know, just some thoughts. If you guys have any comments on that, I'd love to hear them. These stands also have this stopper right here, so you can slide this anywhere you want, and that aligns up your tabletop, so you're in the same spot every time, which is a nice feature. If you need to be in the same spot, if you've got a specific setup for production work, then these would be very handy. All right, guys, so let me know what you think of the DWX725 DeWalt chop saw stand. I really like it. I think it's a great little tool to have. It's just very light and compact, and that's what I love about it. So please leave me a comment, subscribe, hit that like button, and all that good stuff. Till next time, keep on crushing it. We'll catch you later.